Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. How we doing? We're in a hoodie today. Because I feel like it. We're back. F1 Challenge. It's been a whole week since I played this game. Feels a bit strange not playing this game for a week. When's the last time I didn't play F1 Challenge for more than a week? Must have been a very, very long time ago. How is everybody doing on this fine Tuesday? I've been at university today. Had some meetings. Well, a meeting. Quite good. It's alright. Nice haircut. Thank you. It's the same one I've had for a while. Oh dear. Good morning, bar. This is definitely not morning. I was late. I know. I was late. I had to change the AI. But I had to change the tyres on the cars last minute because of the silly little mod that we're using. What do I study? Film and TV production. I had a production meeting. Would you have guessed that? A production meeting in film and TV production? Yes, I did. But you know what we have today, guys? We have a race. And not just any race, specifically the 2003 French Grand Prix. But do I study early in the morning? 10 AM is when we start, which is not early at all. Are we using the updated Magni core? Yes, we do. Geki has finished all graphics for the 99 to 2000 seasons for your mod today. Only the performances are missing, and then the 98s are completed. Very nice. That's fantastic. Tom, we do have a race on our hands, yes. Before we get into any racing, though, I think there's something far more important that we have to go through. Hold on, let me set up the game first. I'm going to include warm-up this time. We have all the graphics. We do have sheep in the background. Wait, did you guys see that? Yeah, it's just sheep. 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 I kind of look like a sheep. James Jr. Anyway, back to the driver profile. We did win the last race, if anybody remembers that. I know it was a while ago. It was the European Grand Prix. It kind of threw us back into contention for the championship. So our morale is now high. It's not been high for a very long time. 76 race starts. He's still, you know, I'm married in this picture up here. Wait, how do I point that way? How do you... Is it there? I'm married in that picture. I've got a ring on my finger. Joanne, yeah, pointing it out again. What's on the mug? On the mug we got Red Skull, we got Doctor Strange, Ant-Man, Hulk, Spider-Man, Venom, Ultron, Loki, Captain America, Falcon, Daredevil, Hawkeye, Thor, Black Widow, Black Panther, and Iron Man. I don't like Marvel. Yeah, Ben, I was watching that. I was watching you're on this screen whilst I was setting up the AI for mine. Yeah, didn't go too well, did it? Oh well. I don't like... I got given that. I don't really like the MCU or whatever. I liked Marvel before that. But I'm not a big fan of all the Marvel movies, honestly. Sorry. Hey Dilbo, welcome to the stream. We did get our 12th fastest lap as well, on 17th pole position, 14th race victory. Prestige. A mug with my own face on it. That's a good idea. Yeah, I agree with that. That's a good idea. James steals ginger spice from Horner. Is that news of the week? Formula 1 weekly news. James Early steals Christian Horner's wife. We are 5th. We're ahead of Rubens Barrichello again in the Prestige. Who cares about the Prestige? It's kind of just there now. It just exists. News. We all like news. I bloody love news. Formula 1 news of the week. Back to winning ways. The European Grand Prix was significant for reigning world champion James Early, as it might prove to be the turning point in his season, the Briton recording back-to-back podiums for the first time this season. Wow. I'm not really in the, kind of off-center on this little graphic here, aren't I? Something's up with my hair. My hair looks really strange today. Doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter, does it? BAR hitting their stride. The past 2 races have been incredibly successful for BAR Honda. The team scoring 11 points in the previous 2 races of the season leaves them in a comfortable 5th place in the Constructors' Championship. 2 races ago, I think they were tied with Jaguar, and now they are 11 points clear of Jaguar. Middle split in the hair. Oh, my middle split in the hair is always there. That's always been there. You personally think it's looking good. Thanks. Hair looking like the tangent function. Okay. Thanks, Crumply. I appreciate it. Barrichello's turn in form. Barrichello has suffered 2 retirements in the previous 4 races, which has left the Brazilian with a very slender lead in the Drivers' Championship. This change in fortune has meant that the top 5 are separated by just 10 points. Very close in the championship. End of the road for Heidfeld? Question mark. End of road for Heidfeld? Question. As we surpass the halfway point of the season, Nick Heidfeld has scored less than half the amount of points as his McLaren teammate. Will this season be the German's final season with the team? Yes. Probably. Hair looks like hair. Can confirm it does look like hair. Just checking for any bold spots. We're safe for now. Marquez to McLaren. Tarso Marquez to McLaren. Did I see the Arsenal game? Sadly, I was at work, but I watched the highlights. McLaren seat next year, says Andrew. Potentially. Potentially. Life is treating me well for now. Hair is on point. Thanks, Benjamin. Benjamin's always dropping the compliments. Thank you. Nick's so lucky to only go and get a grid penalty after that disgraceful drive at Montreal. Yes. But then again, I just didn't want to ban him. I don't know. It felt weird banning him. Which shampoo do I use? I know it's for female like hair. Not that the female's hair is different. I mean, like, you know, like if I went to a shop, it won't be in the male shampoo section. It'll be in the female shampoo section. But it's just better. I don't know what it's called. L'Oreal something? Maybe is it L'Oreal? I've no idea. You're a German Leicester and Schalke fan. Yeah, not going too well then. How does drivers going to different teams work? Is it random or do I do that? Everything is manual. It's not random. You have to manually do it. But you don't need to know that. If I tell you it's random, it probably sounds better. It is manual. But for you as a viewer, you don't need to worry about all that. Because I do that work. And then I try and make it look realistic. And then I announce it in the news and I go, oh my gosh, Heidfeld's gone to Minardi. That's crazy. Entry list for today. Same as usual. Of course, we've still got Nicholas Chiesa in at Minardi. He's in for the rest of the season. It's quite nice. James Early, number 1. That's me. After that champion. Do you guys remember that? We won a championship last year. Drivers' Championship looks like this. Rubens Barrichello's lead has been cut. It's only 3 points now. The top 5, as I said, separated by 10 points. That's a spicy looking championship battle. Any of the top 5 are really within a chance at victory in this championship. I think we've got 8 races to go. 17 races this season. I am quite elegant and eloquent today. Thank you, George. Thank you very much. Oh dear. Place your bets for when Chiesa will get hospitalised. If Chiesa gets injured, I'll pick one of you in the chat to become a driver. That can't happen, but maybe it will happen. Who knows? Team Championship. It's tied. Ferrari and Williams tied at the top. I was going to say Williams again. Mercedes, McLaren, West. Why did I say that backwards? West, McLaren, Mercedes, third. 23 points off. They're not out of it, but Nick Heidfeld's kind of letting them down. Barrichello not injured after his crash at the Nurburgring. Honestly, I can't even remember that he's crashed at the Nurburgring. Did he ever crash? Oh, was it the wall on the inside of the final corner? Oh, no, I wouldn't say he's injured from that. It's the point system from 2003, so the top 8 get points. Does anybody have any questions? We can go to the press conference. Anybody got any questions for James Early? Who's having a little chat with Michael Schumacher there? We can answer some questions if anybody's got any. It doesn't technically have to be related to this championship. It can be anything. You know, go crazy. Go crazy. I'll answer some. How are my hopes for the championship? I have confidence in my team and in myself that we can still win this championship. Yes. We're not too far off, and it's only the halfway point in the season. Look how serious I look in that picture. can I win the championship this year? Yes, most definitely I can. Am I staying with Williams next season? No. We are moving teams. Have I eaten any pizza as of late? Yes, a lot of pizza. I work at Domino's, so... Oh, wait, no, I'm a Formula 1 driver, aren't I? Yes, I just love pizza in my downtime. Where my trainers probably... And my nutritionist is not very happy about that, though. Do I like pineapple on pizza? Never had it. Am I feeling the pressure to win? I don't feel pressure. I feel like the pressure is put under pressure by me. That was a great Photoshop job on the Michael picture, especially with the hat. How did you do it? It's good apart from my head's too big. Are me and Michael teammates next season? Well, Michael, you want to take that one, mate? You want to answer that? Yeah, you too. Yeah, Michael's funny. Look at me and him laughing. That's really funny. It's really funny. Am I cracking down on junk food? I should be. I'm not. Who's my rival? Anybody who dare challenges me on the circuit. That I am in love with Takuma Sato. No comment. I think a private life should stay a private life, and I don't think I need to publicly announce or address that issue. It's not even an issue. It's annoying that he just doesn't text back. I keep sending him messages, and he just blanks me every single time. Comes up with silly excuses when I see him in person. But like I said, we should keep private lives private. It's not public knowledge, and it shouldn't be. Is the James Early actually married to the Michael? Both have rings. No. Can you see your husband again? I don't know who your husband is, Dilbo. What is that? What you joined to? I don't know. I wonder how strange you look taking the pictures of these. Oh, I can show you them if you'd like. I can quickly show you them if you'd like to just take a quick look at them before we get into this race. You might enjoy this actually. These are quite funny. Let me go full screen with it. This is James. 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 Is that good? Is that good? Oh dear. Did Michael win a championship in this series? 2001, I believe. Jeans. I'm not saying jeans. I'm saying James. James. It's the funniest 10 seconds of your life. I'm happy to entertain. Let's get into the game, shall we? Why do I remind you of Sebastian Bourdais? That is... I feel hurt by that comment. I actually do. Being compared to Sebastian Bourdais is not something I had lined up for today. I know we are racing in France, but... It's made me quite sad, actually. I feel quite sad. It's a big enough database to generate a semi-realistic 3D model of my... To be fair, yeah. When am I playing F1 2009 on your console? You send me your console, I'll play it. Console. Is that how you say the word? Console? Why does that sound so... You know, sometimes you say a word that you've said many times before and it suddenly doesn't sound right. Console. 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 Oh, I don't know what's going on. Last year's F3000 champion, Sebastian Bourdais. Yes. Was it 2000? Was he 2002 F3000 champion? Wow. PP time. It is qualifying now. 100. Is it £100,000, Andrew? I'd turn myself in. Is this Magny-Cours? Yes. It's the 2003 layout. Let me sim forward a bit. How do I think qualifying will go? Well, there's only one way to find out. I set a 14.9 in practice. Barrichello's already done a 14.4. Chiesa pole position. Wouldn't that be the day? Let's load my quali setup. I did need to change one thing on this, though. Lower the gear ratios a little bit. by 2. It's better. OMG is the jam man. They expect the win. Home race for Michelin. Michelin? The Michelin man. See, the Michelin man was going to race for Williams, but during the seat fit, they realised they couldn't make the seat big enough for him, so he never got the chance. It was weird wearing a hoodie instead of a normal t-shirt. James Jr. looks like the Michelin man. At least you say James Jr. and not James, just me. I'd be offended. How's the audio? Can everybody hear the game? Oh gosh. Streamline. Ooh, there is a streamline on the grid. There's 2 actually. Although in this career mode, Streamline's not going to be on the grid next year because obviously I started up custom F1 again. I don't want Streamline being in every blooming series I've got on this channel. This is a strange corner now. It's very tight. Bridgestone sponsorship in Michelin land, otherwise known as France. I hate these last corners. Oh, okay. Right. Good start to the lap. And that's how you start a lap at Magny-Cours. What do I think of Las Vegas? Probably very hot and humid. Air conditioning is a must.
You're down at the first sector.
Oh yeah, brilliant. Thanks, Jeff. Down on the first sector. I'm now a meme. Thank you, Aaron. I need a bit of context, but thanks. Can we have a chat team? That's a cool idea, but probably not for this series. If I made a series that wasn't as... I'm not saying this is serious, but... then maybe. I'm scared to use first gear. Oh gosh. 15 flat. We're a whole second behind Coulthard. Nice. Second go at it. It's a cool idea.
You're down at the first sector.
Commitment. Understeer. I actually just missed the apex. And again. Not looking good.
You're down at the second sector.
It's a bit better. No, missing the corner. We are up by almost 3/10 though, so there's definitely potential to go much quicker. I'll finish the lap. Like, what is that for a final chicane? I improved. Is that technically corner cutting? I guess so. We did improve a 14.8, but it's basically a 14.9. Why is there double curbs at the hairpin? Because they've put on some weight. over the Christmas holidays, okay? You don't have to judge them. And he runs wide. And they've touched Martin. Alright, how are we looking? Jensen Button's ahead of me. Cool. Nice. Internet archive for having full F1 races. Oh. As in full F1 replays? That certainly does not sound legal. Aaron, I'll have to check after the stream. So I close Discord when I start the stream. Well, sometimes, most of the time I do. Or minimize it. Is it alright if you call me an amateur driver? No, you call me what you want. It's not necessarily going to be correct. If you called me a professional, world-class, legendary icon of motorsport, both in the UK and worldwide, that, I think, would be correct. But amateur driver, yeah, sure, that's fine. I'll take it. Thick Nick in pole position. Yeah, he is. He's almost into the 113s. You can call me George, it would technically be correct. Yeah. Technically. Okay, second run. We're 10th place right now. Raikkonen and Massa, they're quite quick. Thanks, Jose. Professional YouTube chatter. Imagine that. You get paid for chatting in YouTube streams. The world's first professional YouTube commenter. What's the max grid size in this game? Something tells me it's 104. I don't know if that's correct. Something tells me it's 104. Yeah, I thought it would be flatter in real life. To be fair, many of the circuits on this game with the curbs, they're too large. You saw it the other night. Ah. Wait, Adam, you saw a race with it the other night, or you just saw the number? Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. World champion James Early. Going for another lap. Bumpy. But that's okay. That's an okay first sector.
You're down at the first sector.
Jeff doesn't like it. We're down by 2/10. That's better.
You're down at the second sector.
I don't trust my internet to maintain a perfectly healthy live stream for its entirety. We're still down by 2/10. I thought that was an amazing second sector. How are we still down? What? Okay, I'm starting to panic a little bit.
down at the first sector.
Okay, now I'm up by almost a tenth. That's got to be an improvement on the second sector.
You're down at the second sector.
Okay, we're up by 3/10.
Ralph Schumacher is now in pole position.
Ralph, fast. (14.3). Yes, that's faster than we were before. 6th place. I think if I attack those curbs a bit more. Tyre's too cold. I think it's just a lack of skill, honestly. When did F1 go to 3 quali sessions? 2007? 2007, I think. 2006, I think we had the aggregate 2 sessions, right? Was it 2006? 2005 was the aggregate 2 sessions. I know we had aggregate times over 2 qualifying sessions at some point. Gonna have to go 110% throughout the race. Aaron, I've been around the block, mate. I'm an expert. I've got it. Any chance of showing your wheel settings? Okay. Here's my input things, assignments, my controller rates. Very nice. Feel free to pause. My controller sensitivities not changed. Dead zone set to 0. My force feedback settings. My additional force feedback settings. Ooh. Shall we watch an AI go through the final chicane? Here's quick Nick. In full screen. You must give those settings a try. Well, probably apart from the force feedback. You don't use force feedback, do you, Dom? Because you're weird. Oh, what an overtake! Oh, here he goes into the final chicane. Oh. Brilliant. Okay. Did somebody say streamline livery? This is Takuma Sato in the orange streamline, which looks familiar to an Arrows, but it's definitely not an Arrows because it says streamline on it. But he's looking nice, he's looking good. Wow, he's fast. He's last place right now. That's how fast he is. Right on board. Arcade machine. Yes, Jeffrey, you can set it to arcade machine. And here he goes. Okay, he's just nice and controlled. Impact font, yeah. For the streamline, yeah. Just that's I used to use Impact years ago. I've started using it again. As you might have seen. Did somebody just subscribe? Mealy! Thanks for the sub. That's one step closer to 5,000. Want me to install a streamline livery for the My Teamer? Geki, if you do that, I will definitely subscribe to your Patreon. Raise the ride height. Let me see this bad boy ride height. Is that low or high? 1, 2. 1, 2. 5,000 is a big number, yes. I've tried counting to 5,000. It takes quite a while. Donating Robux. Never had Robux. I've not played Roblox since it used to be, you know, I don't know, like the older version of Roblox. I think the last time I played it was probably 2013. What's the biggest number I know? Oh, great question. Great question. I don't know. Infinity. Oh, wow. That's so cool. Which colour and sponsors do I want? Another good question. What colour is Streamline is not orange. Streamline's actual colours is like gold, white, dark grey. Hello. How do you pronounce your name? Is it Sene? Senai? Zene? Zenai? Could you go with Zene? Or Sene? Infinity is not a number, I suppose. Okay, we're gonna do our final run. Why am I still looking at Takuma Sato? James Early. That's better.
Quarter of an hour till the end of the
Infinity Red Bull Racing. I've definitely played Roblox, yeah. I've played that one
Heidfeld has just taken pole position.
McDonald's Worker Simulator. I've played Escape the Titanic. I've played those. My favourites were those ones where it's like 500 levels of a assault course of some sort, or obstacle course. Sponsors: Marmite, Dulux Paint, John Smiths. Do I have John's? I don't have any John Smiths with me right now. Don't have any Marmite either. I do like Marmite. Okay, I'm going out on the track now for the final run. I'm so far off the front five. Why are they all so close together, and why am I so slow? Well, here we go. I'm going to be so slow in the race. Yeah, I know like Roblox racing is a real big deal now. Don't know why. Why is that a thing? Can you like play with like a steering wheel and stuff? Custard creams. I do like custard creams. They're quite nice. Jean Alazy. So it's Genet. So it's Marc Genet. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Marc Genet's in the chat. Am I going to do anything special for 5,000? I'll make a rival channel called James Late. And then create a fake news article about myself. And get myself cancelled. Do some tyre warm up here, guys. Nah, that's stupid. Oh, Arrow, I really thought it was a good idea. Hello, Jay. Any PR is good PR. So they say. Okay, let's go for it. There we go. We've got 2 flying laps. Full concentration here. Maybe we can steal pole position. Who knows?
You're down at the first sector.
Got to commit to every single chicane.
You're down at the second sector.
Whoa! Snap of oversteer, but that's okay. Right, 14.5. Okay, one final lap. Well, that's ruined.
You're down at the first sector.
Brilliant. Well, that's the end of that lap. We're 2.5 tenths down. I turned so, like, harshly into turn 3, my steering wheel lifted off the ground.
You're down at the second sector.
Oh, we're literally up as well. We were 3 tenths faster than our best in the middle sector. What? Throw it in there. We almost got pole. I think I kind of messed up that last sector, but... if we didn't mess up the stupid first sector, that would have been pole position. Wow. Can I take a replay of that? I think maybe track limits. Maybe track limits violation into the final chicane. The steering column. That would be a great racing newspaper. You should start that, Tom. I did crash into the wall afterwards. But that was basically pole position, almost. We're third. That was I'd say that's a good recovery.
5 minutes left of the session. There's only 3 minutes to go.
The McLaren's on the front. I still managed to out-qualify my teammate. Oh, I love this game. I love this game. Okay, to win the race, we're going to have to go flat out. 100% of the time. Qualifying results are in. Nick Heidfeld, pole position for the German, who's under a lot of pressure. His seat at McLaren is under threat. David Coulthard, his teammate, who has more than twice the amount of points as he does this season, lines up alongside him on the front row of the grid. The second row of the grid, James Early and Michael Schumacher. Rubens Barrichello and Ralf Schumacher, second best in their respective teams, 5th and 6th place. The two Renaults of Trulli and Alonso line up on the 4th row of the grid for the team's home Grand Prix. Montoya is 9th with Kimi Raikkonen rounding out the top 10 just ahead of his Sauber teammate Felipe Massa. The two BARs who have had a decent amount of success the past couple of races, Jack Villeneuve and Jenson Button, they line up 12th and 13th, with the second Jag of Mark Webber down in 14th place. 15th is Olivier Panis with his teammate Damata in 16th place. Giancarlo Fisichella and Ralph Furman, the two Jordans, 17th and 18th, respectively. It's a streamlined Minardi battle, as it always is down there. Frentzen, Verstappen, Takumi Sato, and Chiesa. The final 4 drivers on the grid. It's time to go racing. Your internet's 4.4 meg per second. That is worse than mine. Is it? Yes. I think it is. Yes, it is. It is worse than mine. But it depends if that's your upload or download speed. Careful around final chicane. Okay. Right then. Let's go racing. It's dry. It's race day. Let's go for it. Let me load my race setup. What are we thinking? 2 stop, 1 stop, 10 stop, 5 stop, 3 stop? It's going to be a 2 stop, I assume. What are we all thinking? 2 stop? 3, says Jaden. Okay. 3 is an option, yes. No stop, says user. That's a bold strategy. 5 at least. Nice. 3, 2. Schumacher stop. 69 stop. Hehe, the funny number. Yes, brilliant. You know what? On this channel, we do not let memes die. 69 was funny 15 years ago, and it's still funny now. Let's do 3. We never do 3. Okay, fine. We'll do 3 because we never do 3. It's already set up for a 3 stop. 23. Wait, is that 19? What's that add up to? 38, 57, 23. Oh, that'll be way too much. 10 too much. 15, 35, 40, 15, 30, 45, 60. 17, 34. No. How about the first stint's 20? Yeah. 20. There's 50. 50 divided by 3. Doesn't work. I can't math. 20, 20, 17, 13. Hello, Jack. Welcome. How many laps? 70. Says up here. 70. 69 and 1. Yeah, we haven't done media. You know what? We haven't done hards to soft for a while, so we're going to do that. Why do I actually do 100% race distance? So that's how it's intended to be. It's boring if you do anything less. Because then you don't get the full strategy, you don't get the full immersion, you don't get the full stories that develop during races. If it's just 25%, you can do. Put fuel consumption on ×3 and everybody does 1 stop. You can't make up the difference if you do any other strategy. Same with 50%. 100%. You got to do 100%. Why not 69 laps? I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. We'll do 20. I'm going to do 20. No, I'm going to do 18. Then it's going to be 17. I'm just going to sort out the fuel as I go, actually. I'll just start with 18 laps. The compounds matter, yeah. Hards are slow compared to softs. Okay, I'm going racing. I'm going racing. Time to go racing. Have to get around to the grid first. Here we go. Let's get out there. You got WRC generations. Very nice. I asked for a copy of the game. They did not get back to me. Obviously, because I was too, I don't know, what do you call it? I didn't want to buy it. I didn't want to pay for it. No, I'm not paying for your game. Give it me for free. They said no. I said okay. Cleopatra is very good, Tom. Does the game let you do this, or is it in the mod? Do what? I wasn't intimidating enough. I was like, could I have a copy of the game, please? How do I have a formation lab? It's reconnaissance lab. You just enable it in the PLR file. Yeah, it's in the game. Same with formation lab. If you really wanted to do it. Although formation lab I don't really see any point in. Reconnaissance is good if you need to test out the conditions, which everybody has told me to do. That's why I have one. It is race time. I'll say the famous lines in a second. EA Sports. It's in the game. Or EA Games. Challenge everything. Bit of ASMR for you. Guys, if you're watching the stream, you're not giving it a like. Thumbs up. Every like on this video is 1 extra skill point to Tarso Marquez for his return when he replaces Nick Heidfeld. Right, let's line up. What nationality am I today? Ooh, I'm German. Nice. Okay. Well, there's only one more thing to do. And that's go racing. The 2003 French Grand Prix. is next. Give us your best German.
Hello there.
All I can say is Mein Gott Mustersein and
To France.
Du bist Weltmeister.
The weather, as so often is the case here, is just wonderful.
Oh, is he going to say anything else? Narrator? Hello? Are you still there? Awkwardly silent. Oh, here we go.
Nick Heidfeld first. Coulthard second. The Williams driver put on a fantastic display throughout the qualifying hour. He starts this race from a very
Poltergeist. Oh, yeah, okay.
Michael Schumacher fourth. Rubens Barrichello fifth. Ralph Schumacher couldn't quite match the pace of his team.
Ralph Schumacher's nowhere near me, mate.
Trulli seventh.
James Early here. Ralph Schumacher about,
Fernando Alonso
about there.
eighth. Montoya 9th. Raikkonen 10th. Massa 11th. Jacques Villeneuve 12th. Jenson Button 13th. Weber 14th. Panis 15th.
You'd have it as your notification sound.
D'Amata 16th.
I do put a lot of bass onto is next.
Giancarlo Fisichella 17th. Ralph Furman 18th.
My mother looks like Lightning
Harold
McQueen.
Frentzen, 19th.
Kerchow.
Jos Verstappen 20th. Sato 21st.
Sato.
22nd.
He's not even on the grid, mate. He's not lined up in his grid spot. Okay. Okay, launch control time. Let's go racing, guys. 5 red lights. And we are away. And I've been swallowed up by the Ferraris. And they've cut the corner and they've gone wide. Classic start from Michael Schumacher, bending the rules. Bloody hell, Rubens Barrichello's engine is loud. Oh, they brake very, very early for that corner. Keep that noted for later on in the races. The 2 McLarens going at it up ahead. Is there any space around the outside of Michael? Oh, he's gone a bit deep. Okay, right. Let's see where we are after the first couple of laps. Because I don't know if I'm actually going to have any pace here.
Schumacher is running third. He's right in front of you. You're running fourth.
Oh gosh, what am I doing there? Okay, we're still close after a lap. That's good. Was Shrek 2 a disappointment? I don't really remember Shrek 2. I suppose that tells you all you need to know. What even happened in Shrek 2? Which one's Shrek 2? Is that the Fairy Godmother one? Quite like that one. Okay, 2 laps down, and we are close to the back of Michael.
Is running third.
The Michael.
Right in front of you. You're running fourth.
That's a Martin Brundle quote. I haven't been this disappointed since Shrek 2. Well, you learn something new every day. Hello, laddies. Or ladies. Just reading the chat. Cut a corner again. Every time I read the chat, I cut a corner. So the more messages you send, the more corners I cut. And thus we'll win quicker. I thought Shrek was a German, like, written by a German person, wasn't it? Hang about, there's an empty grandstand there. Oh, sorry, is Formula 1 not good enough for France?
Schumacher is running third. It's right in front of you. You're running fourth.
Shrek's better than Wally, easily. That's not even a competition. Wally's okay, you can watch it maybe once or twice, but Shrek I could watch many, many times. Oh dear. You think Shrek is the best Shrek? I agree, Shrek is the one and only true Shrek. He's better than all those other Shreks. Oh, what am I doing? Sorry, that was terrible of me. I completely forgot the layout. Oh my gosh.
Schumacher running third. Less than 3 seconds ahead.
What was that?
Running
Look like I'm on drugs. Can I say that on YouTube? I'm not, of course. What is Early doing? Yeah, I was thinking about Shrek. Distracted me. Brundles, but everybody's biased. It's impossible to not be biased in anything. Because bias is still opinionated. Whether you think somebody's being biased is your opinion. It's never fact. So everybody's biased, and at the same time, nobody's biased. And at the same time, some people are biased and some people aren't. But most definitely, everybody is biased and isn't biased.
running third. Less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running fourth. Well done, you've just set the fastest lap of the race.
Yes, we're quick. See what happens when I don't go off the circuit? Marquez is the GOAT. That's not an opinion. That's fact. Tarso Marquez. Oh, he's beautiful. In fact, I've updated my Grand Prix 4 so it looks a lot nicer and have the cool on board, you know, the offset T-cam. Tarso Marquez is in it. In the mod that I'm using for 2001. So Tarso Marquez is back in business. Of course I'm biased. I'm biased towards things that I like.
Schumacher is running third. Less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running fourth. Ralph Schumacher has just put up
Oh, go away, Ralph Schumacher. You stink. 5k face reveal. Yeah, if I ever get 5k subs, I'll do a face reveal. We are on a 3-stop, so start pushing. Crumply, are you suggesting I'm not already pushing? I'm going flat out. In mostly the right direction. If I could go back in time, what driver would I bet everything on? I'd go back in time to the beginning of 2009 and bet my life savings, which was nothing at the time, on Braun GP winning the championship. Little 9-year-old James bets his birthday money on Braun GP. How cute of a story would that be? And then the mean betting shops tried to scam him out of the money by trying to convince him to pay out earlier for a fraction of the fee. They were trying to settle with 9-year-old James Early. But James Early wasn't having it. He held out to the end of the season and claimed a massive return on his investment. Very nice. I don't think I could get arrested for underage betting. I think it'll be my parents getting arrested, wouldn't it? For allowing their 9-year-old child to bet. James Thomas Mystery F1 YouTube. I saw that on Twitter and I was like, can I vote for myself, please? I had to sell myself, you know. I stream classic F1 games. The betting shop, yeah. If I walked into a bet... I remember distinctly, and I didn't realise this was a problem at the time. I was 13, and I went into my local video game store, and I tried to buy Dead Island, which, as you all know, it's an 18+ game. And I went up, I didn't even think twice about it. Just went up, there's a pre-owned game, tried to buy it. The guy was like, can't sell you that, mate. I was like, why not? He's like, you're a child. Oh, yeah. Suppose I am. Lesson learned. Thank you, Ted. I too enjoy these games. I've been playing a bit of iRacing lately, but I'm not going to stream that on YouTube. If I stream that, that'll be on Twitch.
Schumacher is running third. It's right in front of you. You're running fourth. Schumacher has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Plus, like the actual things, it was something like that. I don't remember exactly. I just remember getting turned down. Because I was 13. And would the F1 22 open lobbies be? Ugh. Whenever I try and force myself to play that game again. The last time I played Automobilista 2 was the day it got released. And I was not impressed with it, but I know there's been lots of updates since. But I've just recently installed it again because I want to try the Racing Life add-on. But I think I'll stream that on Twitch as well because I don't want to start another YouTube series. I'm a sucker for career modes. So, anything with a career mode, regardless of if it's like terrible handling or there's bad features in the game, a career mode is always exciting. Assetto Corsa. Never really could get into it. There's no point in playing it for me because I don't know what I get out of it. Like, there's no real career mode on it. You know, not one that I'd be interested in. And I wasn't interested in the online scene because there's games better for online for me. But I was into R Factor 2 at the time. Or iRacing. So there was never really anything there for me in Assetto Corsa. Which is a shame because the quality of the mods are really good. It's just using them is I remember when I think the 2018 F1 mod came out for the game, I downloaded it and had a race at Bahrain. It was like a 10-lap race, and every lap, I'd force the AI up to the pit wall on the inside, down the main straight, and they'd just crash into the pits. And by the end of the race, half the grid were just out of the race because they didn't know how to back out of a move. They'd just go side by side with me into the pit wall. Kind of funny.
Schumacher is running third. Less than
If I crash out on lap 1, do I restart or end the stream?
you're running fourth.
It doesn't really happen. Well, sometimes I get crashed into on lap 1, in which case I usually restart, because it's usually me getting rear-ended by the AI. But if I crash out on my own, I suppose I'd just have to end the stream. ACC, see, I could never really get into ACC, because I'm not a fan of GT racing. Oh, car tried to step out there. We got Ralph all over me. He's recovered. So what is everybody's go-to sim right now? Or go-to racing game? What are you playing the most?
Schumacher is running third. Less than 3 seconds ahead.
Maybe let Ralph by?
Running fourth. Ralph Schumacher has just put up the
I'd rather not. Because I need to catch up to him in the championship as well. Ultimate Racing 2D2. Oh, yeah. AMS2. F1 2020, of course, yeah. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Don't think I've ever played a Need for Speed game. It's never looked like my type of game. I've never given it a chance, to be fair. AC, okay. Lots of F1 challenges. Nice. Need for Speed Underground 2. Is that the one that was on like PlayStation 2? I think I've heard about that.
Schumacher is running third. Less than 3 seconds ahead.
It's becoming apparent we are not going to win this race on pace. Unless I somehow just gain an immense amount of skill. Problem with F1 challenges is stupid AI behaviour. I suppose. It's never been an issue for me, I don't know why. Because if I see stupid AI behaviour in modern games, I get really annoyed, but on F1 Challenge it doesn't matter because I know it's an old game anyway. Let Ralph by for the championship. No! Sound like Max Verstappen, you know when they were telling him to let Sainz through. But I don't know what race it was, in 2015. Maybe Singapore. Let Carlos through. No! Max, come on, let Carlos... No! That's funny.
Schumacher is running third. Less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running fourth.
Oh, that's a different one. Yeah, that's that Red Bull. I'm talking at Toro Rosso back in the day with Max Verstappen with his really high voice. 2 stops is a no-brainer, I suppose. Still got 4 laps of fuel. If I can think about it. Oh, no, 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 no! Are we okay? I think we're okay. Just a skill issue. We're okay. We're fine. No, dear. That was close. Take a replay of that. Just a slight skill issue. I won't say I bottled that position, sure, but at least I'm not out of the race. Yet. Car just stepped out from me. I think the tyres are getting a bit warm. If there was gravel there, we'd be out of the race. Luckily, there was tarmac. We're okay. We're okay. We're fine. Okay, we could pit on lap 18. Yeah, I think we should switch to 2-stop. Just for the points. Nothing really has happened in this race yet. As in, like, there's no retirements or anything. It's been a very quiet race. So far. Until lap 22. Michael Schumacher crashes into the back of the McLarens, wiping all three of them out of this Grand Prix. And it allows the Williams duo of Ralf Schumacher and James Early to claim a famous 1-2 victory at the French Grand Prix. That's what's going to happen. If I get that right, everybody'd say I'd fake it or something. Like, if it randomly happened, there's no way it could be believable that I didn't make it up. It's way too specific for it to just happen and not be staged. How do you make the AI pits? You have to create an AI pit strategy in the track circuit.gdb file. Nick Heidfeld does what? Tell me. I almost retired a lap ago. Yeah, that's true. Am I going to be in the 1997 season? Which 1997 season are you talking about? Okay, one more lap and we pit. We're going to transition into a 2-stop, so I'm going to fill up with a good amount of fuel. Maybe 20, what do you think? 26 laps? Well, 99 to 02, that's the name of the game though, isn't it? It's F1 Challenge 99 to 02. That's the game. So I can't exactly change that. Okay. Put that amount in. The next season in the other career. The next season is 1996 in the other career mode, the custom F1. And no, James Early will not be in it. He is the team manager. He is the team manager of Streamline Engineering. So this is a mod, yeah. Beautiful.
Schumacher is running
It's a really easy pit entrance.
seconds ahead.
Can I name all the team managers in Custom F1? One of them changed their username, so I don't remember. But yeah, most of them. Almost all of them. If I could make the perfect F1 game, would it be perfect? For me, it would be, yeah. I could make the perfect F1 game for me. Which is essentially, let's just take F1 Challenge with all the mods. So, 1950 to modern day. Modern graphics. Modern physics. All of that stuff. Good AI.
Already in the pits.
Good weather conditions. Oh gosh, that's a heavy car. You know, red flags, safety cars. That's about it, really. Yeah, that'd be perfect for me. And the accessibility to change what I want to change, like I can in F1 Challenge. Oh, Villeneuve, he's crashed. Let's have a look. What's happened to Jackie boy? Where is he? He's behind. Oh, no. He's got no... What specifies good AI to me? Anything that translates to what a real driver would do in real life, really. Good AI to me is accurate to real life. So what's going to happen to Villeneuve here? What's he going to do? He's going to get spun by Montoya, and then he is going to crash into the wall. Ah, yes. Yes. That classic Villeneuve stunt. No, not real open lobbies, Jeffrey. I mean real drivers in real life. You know? We're very heavy. That's me over the team radio after Christmas dinner. We're really heavy now, guys.
VAR already in the pits. Jordan already in the pits.
I wouldn't want an in-game career mode, though.
Is running 7.
I wouldn't. I'd like doing it myself. I'd like doing everything manually.
You're running 8.
I know that sounds stupid, but I like making my Excel documents and calculating everything and having all my driver profiles in the database. I like that.
Williams already in the pits.
So just a game that allows me to do that. But I allow game development, like a live service game. Or car development, yes. Like I do in Custom F1. Well, this one has car development as well, actually. But just not as much. I'll take a seat in the best car for 1 mil or the worst car for 10 mil. Worst car for 10 mil. I wouldn't even want to drive it. I'll just take the money.
Ralph Furman has retired in sector
Oh?
1.
Ralph Furman's out. Okay, let's take a replay.
Raikkonen
Where is Ralph Furman?
is running 7.
So Ralph Furman
Seconds ahead.
rejoins from the pits.
You're running 8.
Then he's fine. Still fine. Oh. Brake failure, I guess. Bit strange, but yeah. So Coulthard leads. Then it's Michael Schumacher. Heidfeld's there. Oh, he's pit. Heidfeld's been into the pits, I think. Ralph Schumacher, he's been into the pits. Then it's Barrichello, Trulli. Wow, they've been into the pits. That's how far ahead they are now. Wow. I'm slow. I'm real slow. Real slow today. I thought about playing the latest Codemasters F1 games. Well, we started a series on this channel, F1 22 Career Mode, but it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't make me want to play it more. When I race on that, I'm not thinking, oh yes, I can't wait to play that again. I'm just thinking, yeah, it's alright. All the enjoyment I get out of this series is what I do, like, off camera, as in, you know, editing all those files, setting everything up correctly, making my Excel documents, making my Photoshop documents. On F122, it's already done for you. Everything's already in-game. There's not much for me to do. There's not much for me to, like, build on. Like, I can't make a unique series on F122. Well, I could, but it just wouldn't be the same. I'm not saying this is a unique series, but I mean, anybody can play through an F1 Challenge career, but nobody's playing through an F1 Challenge career live stream yet and doing what I'm doing at the moment. Obviously, that's nothing stopping anybody from doing that. Or just like custom F1 as well. But on F122, I'm very limited on what I could do. I don't want to just do a same old career mode, which is why I stopped after about four episodes. P1 with Matt and Tommy sponsor Streamline, like WTF1 did in the past. I have no contact with them whatsoever, so I doubt it. I could theoretically get into contact with Tommy by asking my friend Dom to ask him something. But I'd never do that because that's weird. Unless I had some sort of business proposition, you know? I will try Geki's mod at some point. If I was to go on the Codemasters games, it would definitely be that, because that would be something different. And I know some people have already started career modes on that, but I'm sure I could do something different to what everybody else is doing. I think I know less about Furman than Pantano. I know Pantano, I've seen a few of his F3000 races, I believe. Jesus, hello. Oh my gosh, I tapped that curb on the outside turn 1. It almost sent my car into a spin. I'm under pressure from Jensen Button. Probably not hacky. I don't think that's the benefit of myself. I don't really enjoy editing it. Hello, Kevin. How you doing? Do I know something about Nicholas Chiesa? I mean, I've seen his Wikipedia page. That's about it. I mean, I could sim drive and drink. I have a cider, nice apple cider, that I got for Christmas as a present. Just sitting in my fridge right now. Not during my F1 Challenge stream though. I can't believe I'm 8th. We might be on for an 8th place finish here today, which might be our most embarrassing result in quite a while. James Early drunk stream when? I think the last drunk stream I've done, if I've ever done one, was after we won the 2001 World Champion, or 2002 World Championship, when I had that Twitch stream afterwards. That was fun. And if you missed out on that, make sure to go follow me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/James_early. Nice little self-promotion. What's going on here? I'm going to take full advantage. But I tried to. Raikkonen's still ahead. Stop whining. I wouldn't say I was whining. I'm just stating observations. Just drive fast. If only it was that simple. Just get better. Just be more skillful. Just know where the limit is. It's easy. If Ayrton Senna can do it, you can. I'm not Senna. I'll never be him. You downloaded Twitch just... You downloaded Twitch? I did... Oh, on like your phone you mean? Ah, okay.
Already in the pits. Jaguar, already in the pits.
I forgot people watch things on phones. I've never been a sort of person to watch like YouTube or anything on my phone. I've always just watched it on my computer. Right, Raikkonen into the pit, so I'm going to gain one position.
Raikkonen is running 7th. Is right in front of you. You're running 8th.
Oh, Arrow, yeah, definitely. But the Codemasters games aren't supposed to be mega realistic, are they? They're supposed to be accessible for
Already in the pits.
a much wider audience. A much wider player base, you know. The demographic is much wider. I am Giancarlo Fisichella. I am 2 seconds slower than my teammate. I know you've got understeer, but come on.
Schumacher is in the pits now. Heidfeld has taken the lead.
I think it's really hard for a racing game to be accessible to like a wide target audience. Because like just driving is so difficult to just stick to the circuit if you've never done it before. Like I'm sure, like you know, if you've ever given like your elderly grandparent the controller,
Is running 6th.
they can't drive around the circuit even though even if they've got a driver's license in real life. It's just like they can't work it out. Which is so weird to think about, but it's true. Oh! Gotta be careful. Play racing games with the keyboard. I used to play racing games with the keyboard. Back in the day. Before I had anything else. Trackmania with a keyboard, yes. Although, I've played it with a controller quite a bit. As well. I find it easier with a controller, I think.
Trulli is running 6th. Less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running
We're 6th now. But I think that might be the highest we can climb. On pure pace. You play Trackmania with a wheel. Oh gosh. I play CSGO with a wheel. I've played Minecraft with a wheel before. Back on the Xbox 360. With my Mad Catz Racing wheel. Non-force feedback, of course. And turning left and right with a wheel didn't turn my character left or right. It just moved me left or right. And then the throttle was to go forward. And brake made me walk backwards. That's all I could do. Wait. How much would I pay for forgetting the 1997 Formula 1 season and watching it? How much would I pay? 0? Why would I need to pay for that?
Already in the pits.
I've never watched the 1997 season. Oh gosh. Okay, question for everybody. What's something you do whilst gaming that you think is weird? Like, if you told somebody else that you do that, people would be like, it's a bit strange. You're not supposed to do it that way. But I can't get my hang around mid-session saves in a racing game. I know it's like if you've only got a certain amount of time, but I could not personally do it. Like coming back to it, say if I've got a couple hours a week and I get into a race session on F122, I get halfway through a 100% race, pause, mid-session save, come back a week later, I'd have absolutely no chance of making the next corner when I unpause. I'd be all over the place. Hello, parrots. Playing F1 2020 with the keyboard on a laptop. Yeah. Oh gosh. You play games in English even though you're Italian. Is that weird? I don't know. Hello, Hasso. I think that's a good way of learning a language, is consuming all your media in said language that you want to learn. I remember playing on a World of Warcraft private server, and it was only available in German. And at the same time, I remember playing on a role-playing server on World of Warcraft back in about 2011. I must have been 11 years old. And I played on the French server for some reason, and I just used Google Translate to talk to everybody. And I had full-on conversations. I don't know why I did that, because there was many English servers available. I didn't need to do that. Play any racing game as Tarso Marquez. As you do. Will there be a wedding stream when I get married? I don't know. Personally, probably not. That'd be so weird, I think. Imagine that. 5k subscriber special, James Early gets married. And I live stream the whole process from a POV. Strap a GoPro to my head. All the guests are constantly asking, James, what's on your head? Oh, it's a GoPro. Say hi to the YouTube chat. Going a bit deep. It's fine. Say if I'm watching any film or TV show that's in a different native language to my own, I'd watch it with subtitles, but I wouldn't have the dub on. I think that ruins it. The consummation of the marriage be streamed. Not on YouTube. Now introducing James Early OnlyFans. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Randomly, yeah, one of the James Early voice notes from the Twitch chat just comes through. Whilst the, whatever his name is. Who's the fella that does the ceremony? I don't know. I don't know enough about. I've been to one wedding in my life, which was a couple months ago. I was very confused. Really had no idea what was going on. People started standing up, so I stood up. Then they sit down, so I sat down. Then people would say things, and I'd copy them. And when they started clapping, I just clapped. Prepare for inters. Do you think so? I thought we were catching Barrichello then, but no, it's a streamline. We're definitely not catching.
Barrichello is running fifth, about 10 seconds ahead. You're running sixth.
Brides for James Early would be an awesome streaming program. Not sure how my girlfriend would feel about that. It'd be fun to do like some sort of F1 game show or like racing game show. We can get some contestants each week. Tell you what, when I move out of this student accommodation and I move into an actual house, I might set something like that up. That'd be really cool. We could do a game show each week. And each week we could do like the winner of the game show gets, I don't know, a giveaway. And we could do a giveaway in chat, and that'd be really cool.
Renault, already in the pits.
We've got 13 laps of fuel left. Okay.
Barrichello is running fifth, about 10 seconds ahead. You're running sixth.
Yeah, in-person game show. We get a Formula 1 car, everybody's blindfolded.
Already in the pits.
The contestant gets 1 minute to feel the car up, and has to name what car it is, what model it is, what year it's from. You 4 contestants have 1 minute, starting at the buzz noise, to feel up this Formula 1 car. Start. But the trick here is, there's no Formula 1 car, it's just 4 people blindfolded in a room. Now that would be kind of funny, but it'd be better with a Formula 1 car. That's such a cool idea. Then we can have a roundabout engine noises. You listen to a drive-by of a Formula 1 engine. You have to name the engine.
Barrichello is running fifth, about 15 seconds ahead.
Flying all the way to England to get locked in a room with 4 strangers, blindfolded. You have 1 minute to try and feel a Formula 1 car that may or may not be there. Thank you, Geki. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to think we can get somewhere with this channel. I think it purely is down to how you market a channel, which I'm very lazy with, I'll admit. And I could do a better job at playing games that would actually get views, but I'm not. Oh, I don't want to do anything I don't want to do. Like, if I'm not interested in playing a game, I'm not going to do it. Regardless of whether it would, you know, increase my YouTube popularity. Both overrated and unstable.
About 15 seconds ahead.
It depends what you're looking for, Arrow, honestly. I can name a whole host of jobs which I'd rather not do compared to making YouTube content. Play it Among Us VR. Oh gosh, I hate Among Us. Among Us is such a bad game. I don't know how it took off. How do people find it enjoyable? James Early branded products exclusive to Specsavers. I've never been to Specsavers. YouTube content isn't exactly consistent. To be fair, if I ever, you know, made it on YouTube, I wouldn't live on YouTube. I'd use it to make connections and hopefully do something in, you know, either real world motorsport or something further, something more concrete. Because I don't think anybody in their right mind would just sit on what they're doing. You know, it opens a lot of possibilities and doors. My Boots opticians, guys. I think I haven't been to the opticians in 5 years. I went to one called Scriven's Opticians. Yeah. I've never heard of it either. Never been to Waitrose either. Heidefeld's in the lead right now.
Already in the pits.
I don't think one of my videos will take off. I don't think I'm making content in the right area for that to happen.
Schumacher is running fourth, about 15 seconds ahead. You're running fifth.
Does Ralph have to make another pit stop? Yes, but so do I. Waitrose is a supermarket. It's where like all the rich people shop. That's the stereotype, at least. Exactly, Geki. So it opens possibilities for you. Then you have the option to do something else if you want to. But yeah, as long as you're happy doing what you're doing, there's no reason to change. Hey Retro, welcome to the stream. I honestly should start collaborating, but I'm very nervous to do so. Like, I've spoken to people that lots of you will know about, you know, either racing together or making content together, but I'm way too nervous to do it. Which sounds stupid, considering I live stream to a decent amount of people. You should, but not with those prats. I'm legally bound to say they're good people. No, I'm joking. It's just because, obviously, it's my best mate's cousin, isn't it? So they seem fine to me. Stop the modern day climate hypocrisy and make F1 great again. See, that's what sim racing's for. To bring back these old cars and circuits. Thoughts on Nottingham Forest staying up? It's good for them. Maybe, hopefully they can do it. It's good for Nottingham as a city. You can't stand YouTube exaggerated personas. I can confirm I am not an exaggerated persona. If anybody who knows me, who's watching, who knows me in real life, will know I'm exactly the same on stream as I am in real life. I could put on a persona. I think I'm a pretty good actor. But I'd have no enjoyment from that. Went through Nottingham on a bus. They had a nice bus hanger thingy. Ah, yes. The famous Nottingham city centre bus hanger thingy. That's a legendary piece of architecture.
Renault, already in the pits.
Do I like spiders? They're okay. The only thing that puts me off about spiders is when I'm about to go to sleep and there's like one on my ceiling above where I'm sleeping. Because I've woken up before and there's been a spider on my face or there's been a spider in my bed. I really don't want that to happen. Because they'll crawl into my ears or something, you know? Like it's happened on multiple occasions where I've like pulled my covers back to get into bed and there's a spider in there and it just crawls away. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how often does that happen? That's true, Benjamin. That's true. I can't argue with that. So Barrichello does need to pit again at some point. He should be on a heavier fuel load right now, right? Do I live in good living conditions? Yeah? It's not bad. I just exist, really.
Watch for the yellow flags. Fisichella has lost his front wing.
Oh dear. Let's see what happens to Fisichella.
Giancarlo
Oh!
Fisichella is unable to continue. He's retired in sector 3.
That might be an injury, depending on how hard he hit the wall. What's going on there? Oh, actually, maybe not. It looks like he might have just tapped the wall.
About 20 seconds ahead.
The rugged streets of Nottingham.
You're running fifth.
Scared of spider, so you have to keep removing them. I'm the spider remover as well. I have that title. So let's see what happens to him. Ooh. That was a hefty impact. What do you guys think? Let me rewind it. We'll ride on board with him. What are we thinking? Would this be an injury for Fisichella? Should be okay from that, right? Do a poll. I would if it didn't make me minimize the game. I think he'd be fine. Yeah, it's a tyre barrier, isn't it? So I don't know how fast he was going when he hit the wall. Let me see. Barrichella's got... Yeah, he's fueled to the end now. So these next 5 laps, can we pull a gap? Heidfeld leads. He's pitting in a few laps, though. And then Schumacher's going to pit in a few laps as well. Heidfeld could be in position to win the race here. What's the best city in England? Depends what you're looking for. Manchester's pretty good. Best city I've visited is probably Manchester. Well, it's got a load of downsides to it. Like the amount of drugs you just see in the open. Doncaster, best city in England? To be fair, I've only been a couple times to Doncaster. Coventry? No.
VAR already in the pits.
Whitby is the best town in the UK. I'm going to say no as well. Anything around there is just weird. No, that sounds bad. That sounds really bad. Mainly because of the roads. I really hate the roads around there. You've got Whitby, then you've got Random places like Withensea or Hornsea. Anywhere down there on that east coast is just the roads linking them are so strange.
Schumacher is running fourth, about 20 seconds ahead. You're running fifth. McLaren already in the pits.
Gosh, what am I doing? Concentrate. Opinions on the Wirral. Don't really have any. It exists. Don't have any strong opinions there. I've never been bar.
Nick Heidfeld, the race leader, is entering the pits now. Nick Heidfeld has just put up the fastest lap of the
Wow, fastest lap of the race past he comes into the pits. Where's Tom Scott from? It's got to be somewhere in the Midlands. Best pub in Nottingham. I'm not the best person to ask, you know, because when I lived in Nottingham, I wasn't a pub goer, you know. I didn't really go out, I didn't drink.
already in the pits.
So,
Jaguar already in the pits.
can't really give you an answer there.
Schumacher is running fourth.
Oh, he's from Mansfield. Oh,
Ahead.
oh dear.
You're running fifth.
Paris is the best city in England. Oh, yeah. Disneyland, Florida in Paris is the best place in England. Amazing. Martin Brundle commentates my life 24/7. Why do YouTubers like Tom Scott always get more access? Well, firstly, how many times are you asking for access? It's probably easier than you think to get access to places if you just ask for like a tour of somewhere. Especially if you've got a big online following where you can promote, you know, sustainability practices or whatever you need to promote.
About 20 seconds ahead. You're running fifth.
It's a source of promotion, isn't it? There was a show on TV when I was a child. I don't know if it's still a show called How It's Made, where you just see how things are made, usually in massive factories. And my dream job as a child was to be the narrator for How It's Made, because I thought that the narrator was the person going around looking at how things are made, and he's just speaking about it. But no, of course he's not. He's just a voice actor. Oh, okay, Massa. You do you, mate, but I need to get past. Thank you. Carelines, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, How It's Made. I loved How It's Made. It'd be something really random as well, like How It's Made, Christmas crackers. You go to a Christmas cracker factory, and you see the... Even before there, where they're going to get all the resources from, and you watch it travel, and how it's made, and literally how it's made. How it's distributed, where it's distributed. Oh, amazing.
About 20 seconds ahead.
Okay, we've got 2 laps of fuel, apparently.
Running fifth.
Box next lap. Copy that. Who wants to hear an embarrassing James Early story from his childhood? Even if you say no, I'm still going to tell you. Okay. So, there was this after-school club back when I was about 7 or 8. And it was this science after-school club. This science guy came in and we did all these weird, funky experiments. Anyway, one week, he does this experiment where we use these test tubes and we're going to grow something in the test tube. We take it home with us, we bring it in the next week, and it'll be grown. So we do this experiment, it's all fun. I take the test tube with me, put it in my coat's pocket. I go to my friend's house on the way back. We're playing games on his PlayStation. And I need the toilet. So I go to the toilet. And it's, it's a number 2, right? And I went to the toilet, everything was good. As I stood up from the toilet, the test tube fell into the toilet. I hadn't flushed at this point. So in it goes. Let me request a pit stop quickly before I carry on this story. And I was panicking at this point. I couldn't flush it down the toilet. It's too big to flush down. So I was left with one option, which was to get it out of the toilet. Yeah. Yeah, pretty mean. Pretty disgusting. I never told my friend. Not that it really mattered if I did tell him. But yeah. There you go. Something would have grown out of it. Yeah. Why is everybody putting Marquez again? Jaden, honestly, I can't remember. Most likely, I assume I must have, right?
Pit crew ready.
Classic James early YouTube chat. Did I take it in the next week? I don't think I ever went to the science group again after that.
Coulthard is running 4th, about 15 seconds ahead. You're running 5th.
And away we go. We're going to rejoin in 6th place.
Already in the pit.
Which I think might be the maximum we can get out of this race. Unless something happens ahead. Oh, bar, it's okay. I don't mind everybody saying Marquez.
Already in the pit. Michael Schumacher is in the pit now. Michael Schumacher has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Rubens Barrichello is going to the end. He's 8 seconds ahead. Don't think I'm going to be faster than him though. But we'll see. That's the sort of content I could never make. Reaction videos. Maybe if it was like reacting to, I don't know, Formula 1 news or something like that. Maybe. But you know, like reacting directly to a video and just recording my face whilst watching the video. Because I never have reactions when I'm watching things. I kind of sit there with a straight face. I watch, the only reaction videos I ever watch is people reacting to things I like. So if it's like a TV show I really like and I want to see how other people react to certain parts of the TV show, I'd watch that. Just to see if they share the same views as me. You say team budget is simulated. Is it? Do you do that? Yeah, I simulated everybody's team budget and finances in Custom F1. I kind of look like I'm set up like I'm reacting to F1 Challenge right now. This is James Early Reacts to F1 Challenge. Let's do my most over-the-top reaction. Wow! Oh, that is awesome. This is so cool. This content's really cool. Wow. No way. Oh, wow. That's amazing. I've never seen anything like it. Oh, no, I'm not a fan of that. No, don't like that. Oh, no. What about me screaming? I can't scream unless it's a real scream. Because I don't like screaming. I don't like being loud. Just sometimes happens. Come on, Villeneuve. Can I swear? No. Make some thumbnail reaction shots. I could do that. It's annoying that that's the way to make effective thumbnails. You kind of have to use faces and, you know, reactions. But that's what works. It's a shame. But that's... You know, if you want people to see your video, click on it. That's that smoke in the mirrors. Ha ha ha! Very funny. The Marquez spam. I think it's just a meme. I think the first time it happened was the US Grand Prix of 2001. I went to the toilet, I came back, and all the chat was Marquez. It was a very humbling experience. Realising that nobody was here to actually watch me. They were just here for Tarso Marquez. On board of an F1 car, yeah. They're effective. But it has to be aesthetically pleasing. Like, an onboard screenshot of this game isn't that aesthetically pleasing, especially if you have no interest or knowledge of what F1 Challenge is to start with.
Barry Kelly is running fifth, about 10 seconds ahead. You're running sixth.
Why is everybody saying 14 now? Why did everybody spam 14? Yeah, what was that about? I remember everybody saying 14, but I don't remember why. James Gourmet? That's just me. You did it because everybody else. You're just copying everybody else. There was context to 14, but I don't really remember what it was. It was a stream the other day.
Renault, already in the pit.
I've not used the VB mod for this series.
Kelly is running fifth.
I used the VB mod for everything I did on the game before my computer broke last year. But since then, I can't be bothered to install it again. And the quality of mods is... here and there, let's say, on VB. Custom F1 Adelaide. Ah. What's the VB mod? It's a compilation of mods for F1 Challenge, including seasons from 1950 all the way to 2022, as of now. So it's every single Formula 1 season. Every car, every track, every driver. Mostly every one-off livery and what else you have. It's amazing because of what it is, but it's the quality, like season to season, is very different. Sometimes you get good mods, sometimes not good. Canon and James Early live streams. I'll make a Wikipedia page. Grand Prix 4 is something similar. It does. The only the downside is as far as I'm aware, it's not featuring every season, and obviously you'll never have more than 22 cars on the grid because that's a limitation of Grand Prix 4. So you're missing out on all the beautiful back markers. Unless you do like pre-qualifying, of course. F1 1950. I've played it before. It's just, oh gosh, it's disgusting to play. When is next GP4 stream? Definitely soon. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow or not. Who knows? So I'm spoiled for choice now. Do I play F1 Challenge? Do I play Grand Prix 4? Switching teams for 2004. Yes, we are. Don't know which team we're going to go to yet. Of course, I need to finish setting up custom F1 1996, which is the one I'm most looking forward to. Which will be very cool. But we could do that at some point. We could... what time is it today? Maybe not today, I'm not sure. But at some point. Will I continue Fallout? Yes. Nothing is stopped. Everything will be, you know, continued. It's just... I don't have much time, you know. Which is such a shame. Stream custom F1 setup on Twitch. I did some custom F1 work the other day, but I didn't stream it because I thought, oh, what's the point of me streaming it? Why are we P6? Because we are slow. It is 8:40 right now where I am. Of course, we had the idea a while ago, I don't know who was here for it, for the Backmarker Championship, where we just get every Minardi, well, 10 Minardis, just make them equal on performance and then stick all the classic backmarkers from Formula 1 history in the cars and just race them. Which I thought would be quite funny. Oh, Montoya stuck in gear. We'd have Tarso Marquez, Takagi in there, of course. Loads of 90s backmarkers. Shinji Nakano. Esteban Tuero, probably. Will Stevens, because why not? Rio Haryanto. Narain Karthikeyan. Yuji Ide, Taki Inoue. Yeah. Throwing an F3000 car. Oh, yeah. Of course. Oh, Ricardo Rosset, of course, yeah. Marcus is owner of NASCAR Brazil, really? Roberto Moreno. Was Moreno a backmarker? I wouldn't include Bedoya, though, because he's actually good. Oh, gosh. Oh, Latifi. Of course, Latifi. Probably Mazepin as well, then. For including very recent drivers. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure Moreno had a few good results. Roberto Meri? Oh, yeah, he's really bad. Al Peace? Of yeah. Frank Montana? Oh, he's bad. Who's the guy who had the test session? Well, they competed in the practice session for Minardi that one time. Was it Nissani's dad? Chandok Nissani or something? Or Chanok Nissani? I can't remember what his name was. Hey, Red. Do I have force feedback on? Yes. Not very strong, though. I don't really like force feedback strong. Especially because I'm doing, like, you know, quite long race distances. And my hand still hasn't healed from... This is a throwback. Does anybody remember a few months ago when I had an injured hand? Or an injured wrist? Because I thought I sprained it. Turns out I probably did fracture it. It's still not healed. Like, months later. Because because I never gave it time to heal. I never went to a doctor or anything. So it's pain. Like when I'm delivering pizza and I have to hold a pizza in my right hand, it's pain. Hurts.
About 10 seconds ahead. You're running 6.
Really hoping one of the top 5 have some sort of mechanical issue. Getting some muscles already. Oh yeah. Small little James Early right now. When was the last time I played badminton? A couple months ago. There was badminton tryouts today for the team. And somebody on the team, I was speaking to them and I said, there's badminton trials today? And they said, yeah, you should come along. And I thought, maybe. It's happening literally right now, 8 till 9 PM, so it's almost over. I thought about going. But I thought, I don't know. Do I want to play for a team? Maybe I should have gone, but we wouldn't be having this French Grand Prix if I went to badminton trials. What place is Hydraulic? He's first, I think. Is he still first? Let's do a full race rundown, shall we? We haven't actually done one of those today. Get a direct drive wheel. If I had the money, I don't think I'd get a direct drive wheel. Honestly, I don't think I would. I'd get one of those, any sort of setup where I can have a replica Formula 1 wheel and the force feedback's okay. That's fine for me. Honestly, I don't think I need like a complete epic setup. I just need something that's good for what I use it. Do I know who Gary Brabham is? Yeah, he's a paedophile, isn't he? Okay, good night, culture. Have a nice sleep. Yeah, Heidfeld in the lead right now by almost 5 seconds. Michael Schumacher second. Then it's Coulthard. Ralph, who's in second in the championship, is 4th. First place in the championship is 5th. Me, 6th. James Early could be a team owner and driver. I don't want to be a driver, Red. I do not want to be a driver in that series. Trulli 7th and Raikkonen, Button, Alonso, Webber, Panis, Massa, Villeneuve, D'Amata. Swears he's better than Alonso. I agree with Tarso. He's definitely better than Alonso. I mean, he was better over a whole season. James Early 1 season wonder. Stream dead? Better not be dead. Big lag. F. Lag. Gonna have to minimize the game for this. Your stream is experiencing issues. Stream is disconnected, attempting to reconnect. I see it now. Give a minute. I'm waiting for stream to reconnect. Dropped frames to 10. Are we back? I think we're back. We're back. Nice. Oh yeah. Thank you, stream, for... I'll tell you what I can't wait for. To have actual competent internet. Now, wouldn't that be great? Say when you see. I see it now, Dilbo. Back to the game. Leave for 1 second, the stream dies. The stream hangs in the balance when Jeffrey's here. As long as Jeffrey's here, it's fine. Okay, new question of the day. Why did I decide to have careers in the 90s? Because it allows me to go far into the distance of seasons I enjoy. So I'm starting at the seasons I like. I like all those proved tyre years, so 98 to 2008. They're my favourites. 2009's okay, but then after that it gets a bit... eh. So I needed a long enough time to enjoy those seasons. If that makes sense. Means from the woods. That's a cool fact.
You're running 6.
Hey Rogue, it's not going too well. The 6th. Qualified 3rd. But we don't have the pace today. We're looking to finish in 6th place. But yeah, a question for you all. What's a racing game from your childhood? It doesn't necessarily need to be well known, but a game that you have a lot of love for that might not necessarily be a very good game. Like, I got one with an Easter egg, weirdly enough. So chocolate Easter egg, I got one Easter, and it came with a game called Grand Prix Championship 2 or GP Championship 2. It's like one of those like knockoff racing games. I absolutely loved it. Or like Nelson Piquet's Grand Prix Evolution, I used to absolutely love as well. But it's just those random sort of racing games that nobody else has played. Racing Simulation 2. Grand Prix World. I've not played Grand Prix World. I played all the Codemasters game. Richard Burns Rally I've played. That's good. I've not played Colin McRae, I don't think. No, Dom. No. I'm just saying, Nelson Piquet's Grand Prix Evolution, the game, as a child, was fun to play. You know, I never got into Pokemon as a child. I was never really into Pokemon. My friends were, but I never really got into Pokemon or any of the Nintendo sort of games. Because I had a PlayStation 2 growing up. Well, before that, I had my grandma's computer, which I played classic games such as Hotel Giant and Lucinda Green's Equestrian Challenge. Basically, any game my sister had, I'd play, because my sister's older than me. So I didn't really get to choose the games. So lots of horse racing games, or looking after horses, or looking after pets, or I think there was like a zoo type, not a zoo tycoon, but like it was called Zoo Vet. You'd look after animals. Nelson Piquet once said, no. We don't need to know what Nelson Piquet said. My sister had a Nintendo DS, which sometimes I'd play. Eidfeld's on his road to victory here. This is very impressive from Nick. Thick Nick has paved the way for Quick Nick. Horse racing, like, games are kind of fun. It's like a manager mode on any racing game. You kind of build your horses up, train them, send them into competitions, rank up. Hey Ben, how you doing, mate? Yes, Boff. That's exactly what the game I had with a Kit Kat Easter egg. That was the greatest Easter egg thing ever. Literally came with a F1 racing game, or a GP2 racing. I don't know what it was. I think it was based on like the 2002 F1 season. Actually, Luke. Actually, the top 8 score points, so I'm struggling to score more than 3. So get your facts right. You finally got the COVID. Oh, wow. After 3 years? Yeah, the key to horse racing games is, illegal steroids. The moment they finish second in a race instead of first, put the big old screen up, shot to the head, recruit a new horse. The standard drill. Which gaming company do I hate the most and why? It's got to be one of the big ones, just because.
About 15 seconds ahead.
Like, EA maybe. But they're more of a publisher rather than a developer now, aren't they? Or like... What's the other one? Ubisoft. Just kind of annoying. Motorsport games, yeah, that's one to actually hate. Activision, yeah, they're pretty bad. Racing Simulator 2, that came free with Frosties. Oh, that's epic. The toys that used to come with, like, cereal boxes. What happened to them? I remember getting mini lightsabers and then going into school and all my friends would have got their mini lightsabers from their Kellogg's Cocoa Pops box. I think it was to promote when Star Wars Episode 3 came out. $2K? Oh, yeah. So lots of game developers and publishers out there which can quite rightly be hated.
Barry Kelly is running 5th. About 15 seconds ahead. You're running 6th.
I wouldn't say, yeah, Codemasters are not bad, but it's mainly because of EA. Am I a Star Wars fan? Yeah. Yes, I am. Whoever did Project Cars, like Slightly Mad Studios. I was going to say Razer, you know, Automobilista creators, only because of them using the Project Cars engine and then absolutely limiting the mods that could be created for their new game, which was the reason I liked Automobilista 1, because of the freedom of the mods. Which meant the game I was so hyped for was... Am I a stan? Only of myself. I stan James Early. Put me in front of a mirror, I'll stare at myself for 45 minutes. That's a joke, of course. You had force feedback support. I played that game with a keyboard. It's a good game if it had rain. True.
Barry Kelly is running 5th. About 15 seconds ahead.
I've never enjoyed the handling of the Project Cars games, but what they did with the career mode is very cool. Like, it's such a good career mode they have on those games. Which, if you think about it, it's quite simple, you know? You just have all these different types of cars, just put them into categories of going through them. Makes sense. Will I ever install the VB mod again? Maybe one day. If I lived in a place that had really quick internet, yeah. Because then I could download it in a day, rather than a whole week. VB long neck. I would have never said Nintendo. I don't know much about Nintendo, honestly, but I always thought Nintendo was like that sort of like loved by everyone sort of thing.
Barry Kelly is running 5th. About 15 seconds ahead. You're running 6th.
What has Motorsport Games actually done? Promise games that never come out, firstly. Buy licenses for games they never intend on creating. Refuse to pay their staff. Advertise jobs and opportunities for new employees and then never follow up on them. Get exclusive licenses to racing events and sim racing events that then run it on their new business modeled R Factor 2, which is basically just what iRacing is, which you pay for content and stuff, but it's delivered really poorly. I don't know what else they've done. I'm sure they've done more. That's what I've known about. Whether or not it's all true, I don't know. Okay, yeah. What's a video game company that you like? I like a video game company called Larian Studios. They make Divinity Original Sin. They're making Baldur's Gate 3. They're making the Divinity board game. I like them. Can I challenge the championship with this pace in this race? No. But I'm sure we'll bounce back. We're not too far. We're only...
Schumacher is stuck in 5th gear.
Yes! Schumacher's stuck in gear. I don't know which one. Which one? It's not Michael. It's Ralph. And then it was about to say somebody else has done something. I don't know what's happened to somebody else. Oh. Mark Webber. Mark Webber's out.
Has smoke coming from his engine.
Do you get GP Championship 2 working, Boff? I want to see that. TT Games. It's TT Games. Is that Telltale Games? Oh, no, TT Games, of course, no, Lego. Yeah. I suppose. Go on, Webber. Retire, matey. Okay, brilliant. Why did we watch a 40-second replay of that? Okay, we're going to go up to 5th place. I think. Unless Ralf Schumacher can hold up Rubens Barrichello. Although Ralf Schumacher's like almost a lap ahead of me. The boomerang controller for PS3. I've not seen that.
Webber has lost his front wing.
Who did he hit?
Mark Webber has lost the wheel.
Oh, I think he went really fast into that wall. Is Mark Webber injured? Let's do the injury test.
Is out. He's blown the engine.
Okay, everybody. Your honest opinions. Is Mark Webber injured after, wait for it, this crash? No, that's okay. That's okay. He's fine. I think he's okay. That wasn't as fast as I thought it would be. Honestly, I thought it'd be faster than that. Nah, he's fine. Sorry to disappoint. No injuries. No new drivers.
Barrichello is running 5th. About 20
I thought he was going to say Barrichello has lost his front wing.
You're running 6th.
2 laps to go. Will we catch Ralph before the end? He might pull into the pits to retire, or he'll just go to the end. I don't know. I just hear the Toyota behind me. Don't show Dematter or stream dies. Okay, 1 lap to go. I don't think we're even going to get to Ralf Schumacher. Even though he's stuck in gear. Such is my pace today. Unless he literally pulls into the pits to retire. Which he's not going to do now. Where is he? Ralf Schumacher's fine. He's stuck in 5th gear and he's still 14 seconds clear of Barrett. Oh, we're going to finish 6th. That's such a shame.
You're running 6th. You're on the final lap. Don't stop now. Nick Heidfeld has won the race.
Heidfeld wins.
Michael Schumacher has finished in 2nd position.
So Ralph's going to hold on to 4th.
Coulthard has finished 3rd.
A big weekend for the McLarens. 1st and 3rd. Once again, because of the issues we had with Monaco, I'm not running in championship mode, so I won't be able to show you the championship standings. You'll just have to see them at the start of the next stream. Or I'll post them on Discord, I suppose. What happened in Monaco? Classic F1 challenge happened in Monaco. So we redid Monaco with slightly less chaos. Anyway, guys, final corner, 6th place. Very disappointing. Oh dear. Should have kept the original Monaco thing. What happened in the original one? Who won? I know it was something really weird. Yeah, the Monaco GP with 15 finishes. Well, sometimes we do when we're using a good version of the circuit.
That fantastic French Grand Prix. Let's take a look at the final result.
Where is Kimi? So, in 2001, in this career mode, Heidfeld outperformed Kimi Raikkonen, so we moved Heidfeld to Sauber and to McLaren instead. So Raikkonen's still at Sauber. So Heidfeld does win. That's very impressive. Yeah, not many retirements. Jos Verstappen finishes behind Mark Webber, even though Mark Webber retired with a few laps to go. Kind of embarrassing. The two Streamlines finished 15th and 16th. Both Jordans and both Minardis and both Jaguars all down there in the bottom 6. Who got the fastest lap? 14.747. 14.708. I think it might be. It's not going to be me, is it? 15.355. Hey, you know what? That second to last lap wasn't too slow. Michael Schumacher fastest lap. He got a 1:14.708 on lap 48. Nice. Do I remember the 2001 British Grand Prix? Sadly, yes, I do. That's the end of the race, guys. Like I said, no championship standings. I'll upload them to Discord when I calculate them. Or you can just wait till the next stream and I'll show you them at the start of the next stream. Right. It is 9 PM now. I might be streaming on Twitch after this because I'm just in the mood, you know, just to stream. Depending on if I'm not doing anything after this. But thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're getting very close to 5,000 subscribers. When I hit 5,000 subscribers, I'll do a 100% race on F1 2009 and I'll commentate over it as an ASMR. I won't, of course not. But thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one, which will be tomorrow. What is my stream channel? Oh, Twitch. It's James_early. Go follow me over there if you want, guys. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next stream, which will be my home Grand Prix. Exactly. British Grand Prix. Let's go. Which game? No idea. Oh, tomorrow. Most likely F1 Challenge. Maybe Grand Prix 4. Who knows? We'll find out tomorrow. Bye.